Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of two videos we got for you today.
But first, an important word from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Alex with the Angry Joe Show, and I suffer from seasonal RBF, received bad gift face. This year, hundreds of millions of adults all over the world will also suffer from RBF. Hey, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas!
I got you something.
Yes, Legos, my favorite! I got you something too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Check that out, huh?
Oh.
It's us!
It's a macaroni picture.
Yeah, I mean the grass,
another one.
the sun, friends forever.
You spelled it right this time, too.
I was worried about that.
Wow. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Why don't you go put it on the fridge with all the other ones? And then while you're in there, you want to grab me a beer?
Yeah!
Together we can stop seasonal RBF by giving gifts that people actually want, like these amazing Extra wallets. Go to extra.com/angryjoeshow. Everything is 30% off, up to 40% off, and people will love them. Guys, right now, you can get up to 40% off. It's the biggest discount they do. Hit Christmas hard. You know you've got people in your lives that want real gifts that they're going to use every single day. They are the perfect stocking stuff.
Look at this shit. Black and gold. This is a new one. Holy crap. You can get 40% off. There's never been a deeper discount. Grabs this for you, your friends, your family. You'll be a hit. Alex, what the hell has happened over the past week in gaming news?
Well, the John Wick team is busy doing everything, and now Story Kitchen, they said that they're going to team up with Sifu, the Sifu developers, to make a live-action film. So
what?
Yeah.
We're going to have a guy get older and older and older.
Yeah, I was going to say, once he dies...
I want Donnie Yen.
Oh, that would be cool.
Donnie Yen for Sifu.
Great choice.
Start the
That's a
hashtag
great
Donnie
choice.
Yen for Sifu.
What if it starts off with a super young guy, and then after he dies,
Super
he
young
turns
guy.
into Donnie Yen?
He is
Like
a young
more,
guy.
The more mature guy is the So
Young guy, and then gets old guy.
we're real long.
Fu Manchu.
We got to get the Fu Manchu. Had to have good choreography. So, yeah, well, they got some good people behind it, I suppose. And we just got to find the right actor and director, and I'm for it.
Yeah, sounds super fun. Well,
Kung Fu is the best. I often go on Kung Fu marathons on Amazon. I'm talking like old school stuff, like 60s, 70s
Classics.
Kung Fu. Yeah, where the plot is non-existent. It is just watch my Kung Fu.
Well, they also didn't care about the stunt people. Like, people are actually getting, accidentally kicked in the face every now and then. It's just like, wow, that guy actually got kicked.
That guy actually died.
Yeah, got really hurt.
I respect his craft.
Yeah, we got an announcement this week from Frictional Games. They're going to make an Amnesia the Bunker. It's a sandbox open-world horror game. So I am excited to dump OJ because we know how much he's afraid of everything. And so an open-world game.
Well, y'all played Amnesia. Tell me what it was like.
The first Amnesia
first one
was pretty special.
Yeah. Second one was iffy on me.
Yeah. It really plays with light, and so you need to be staring at a light source every now and then. Your sanity goes down, and so the difference between light and dark was really fun to kind of play with. And the unseen monster is significantly more scary than the seen monster, as is the case with all horror things. So I'm curious to see how this one's going to work. I really like open world games, and I like horror games. I don't know if I'm going to see
those
one.
two kind of clash. So
Yeah,
you're going to have to have again, like we just said for Sifu, a very clever director and talented people behind it, and then you can make it work.
Yeah. So according to them, Amnesia the Bunker will feature a new kind of horror survival adventure that incorporates emergent gameplay and sandbox elements into the mix. Players will be in total control of their moment-to-moment decisions, armed with a revolver, gun, and noisy dynamo flashlight. Players will walk the course of an ill-lighted WW1 bunker on the shoes of a French soldier troubled by his amnesia and hunted by an otherworldly creature. So, cool time period, too.
So they're sticking with the whole light and dark, where you have to seek out light. Okay, see, because I didn't know that was Amnesia's thing. Because Outlast is thing, you get into
the
lockers
batteries.
and the batteries
For the
and then the cameras and then also Alien Isolation's thing is jump in the sci-fi lockers,
make any
hide under the
noise.
beds. Yeah. So I guess Amnesia's thing is don't look at the light, or look at the light.
Look at the light. Don't look at the monster. But you can also hide. You can hide, but if you're hiding in darkness, you're losing your sanity, and you have to hope that you're hiding at the right time because.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, we got some news from Halo. Halo Infinite multiplayer creative director leaves 343 Studios after being there for 11 years. So this is another person that's been behind for a while. There's been a huge resurgence in people playing Halo. Multiplayer is coming back up. They're finally adding the features that honestly should have been there 2 years ago when it should have launched. But it's finally getting to the point where Halo fans kind of want it to. But this is bad news for the team. It's been a veteran for a long time, so it's almost. I mean, we've lost so many people at 343. It's a completely new team now.
All right. Hey, maybe we'll see what the fans want at this point, because they're like, I don't know. I'm new. What do you want? Do you want it? Okay, we'll see if we can get it done. Let's try it. Yeah, poor Halo. Shit, man. I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah.
I've kind of moved on.
Yeah, it's just like they kind of burn that bridge, and I think I'll go back every now and then, like
late,
really rarely. But I mean, it's like
The Forge is what's keeping some creatives still engaged with the game. Thankful for that.
Yeah. All right, we got some Cyberpunk news. Edge Runners, the Netflix animated show, helped push CD Projekt Red to the best third quarter in our entire history.
Still haven't seen it.
You haven't even started it yet?
No. Have you?
Yeah, I've watched more than half of it. So.
Okay.
There's been a bunch of things I've been watching, but it's good. I completely understand why people are absolutely
Yeah, kind of
fanatical
like
about
the Witcher bump.
Yeah, absolutely. And so like this has been a major increase for them. They've been kind of down recently. Like the Witcher 3 kind of hype kind of went away after Cyberpunk launched, and there was some technical difficulties. We will be kind and say that. And so like their stock took a hit. The revenue wasn't doing super hot, and so this is really big for them. So hopefully. This means that we'll continue to get stuff for 2077 versus because we know they're already working on the next Cyberpunk game, and they're working on a bunch of other stuff. And it's like, what about this one? I was waiting for you to kind of fix this one.
Exactly.
But I don't know. Have you started on it yet?
No, I will start on it now that you have halfway through. We can do a vlog before the end of the year, Joe. Do you think you can maybe jump on a little bit here and there?
It's totally worth checking out.
The reason why is we get asked about it the most out of all of the series that we haven't done yet. So, as December rolls on here, it gets a little easier. Though there's an explosion of games right now.
Yeah, 3 right now.
We're a little under the water on that, but we'll get around to it. And as far as the news story, CD Projekt Red has really benefited from Netflix and the relationship of let's cross-pollinate. Let's get a TV series, and then you have your game comes out, and then they play it, and then people go away, and then the TV series comes back, and people are like, ooh, I like this world, I want to go back in. And then they go back into the game. It's genius. I like it, which more companies would do it because I think a lot of video game storylines are capable of having a really interesting series. So
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Todd Howard this week, like a small thing, was talking about how the Fallout TV show isn't following any of the game storylines whatsoever, and it's its own thing. It's like, well, that's kind of a shame because you'd think that if people got really interested, maybe people will just get really interested in the Fallout universe and they'll go back and play the games. They're looking for that bump. A lot of video games companies are trying to do that too. Like we know the Naughty Dog, of course. We'll talk about them later today, and a lot of other companies are really trying to capture this cross pollination. So you pollinate on me, then I'll pollinate on you. And then what? No, you don't. No. Okay. All right. Cyberpunk is also going to get 2077 is going to get a Game of the Year edition.
What? Why?
Yep.
They nominated themselves?
Yeah. Yeah. So they said that after we get the next expansion, so following Phantom Liberty and another patch, Cyberpunk 2077 will be re-released in a Game of the Year edition. I don't remember it winning Game of the Year.
Game of the Year edition.
Yeah, I guess it's just like everyone. You're just being like,
It's just going to be a new thing that people do. Game of the Year.
Revisionist history.
Far Cry did that too, right?
Yeah.
Far Cry 6.
like,
the Game of the Year.
You were even nominated?
No,
It's like, no,
but
but
you weren't that good.
well, my mom played the game, and it was the only game she played, so it was technically her Game of the Year. So it's fun. It's funny. Hopefully we'll get like good police AI and businesses you can actually walk into other than one every.
It's
like,
just a
7
shame
blocks.
I have to wait for a Game of the Year edition.
Yeah, especially since it's coming after.
I would have
Phantom
thought
Liberty.
it'd been done by now, and okay, whatever.
Yeah. In other games that had pretty rough launch, the Callisto Protocol launched this last week.
Still frames.
And oh man, it was rough. As far as like the stuttering, there was we actually they
Slideshow jump scare.
yeah, they said they figured it out. There was a file included in the install on the day one patch that screwed the entire game up for everyone that was using NVIDIA. Actually, people that weren't using NVIDIA said they had issues as well. They said they have fixed most of the issues right now, but it didn't matter because you get one chance at a first impression, and so the Steam reviews were
Oof.
not nice for them.
Mostly negative.
Yeah. So again, they've patched it, and it looks like it's improved quite a bit. But people were really upset.
There's more problems with that game than just the stuttering and jump scares, and we'll get there.
That was the one that I was looking forward to. Other than
Same with that.
Yeah, I was really hoping that was going to be the Dead Space 1 Part 2, where it really sticks with the horror, and instead I don't know if that's what we're getting.
We're gonna have to wait
yeah.
for next year where they do Dead Space.
Yeah, exactly.
Actual Dead Space.
remake.
Hopefully that's good.
All right, well, on to Warzone DMZ, a mode that I know that you absolutely love. There was an AI update pretty recently, and people are pissed.
They're all juiced up.
Yeah, and so apparently the AI when we first started playing it was sad, right? It's like traditional shooter AI. They're like walking around, they're just like looking straight at the ground and looking straight up, and they're just not doing anything right. And so Activision was like, we're going to beef them up. We're going to make this mode more challenging, simulate more difficulty,
Good. Good.
and they tweaked it way too hard. Now,
Oh shit!
now the AI are running into people with helicopters. They're sniping them through walls. If you get on the train, which is sort of bulletproof, you can't see through it, but you can shoot through it. The AI will snipe at you the entire time you're on the train. Like they may have dialed it up to way too much, and we're getting tons of really funny videos of people just getting absolutely murdered by the AI now. So this is actually something that I like. I love the AI being like broken because like really difficult because it means that you got to change your
Now
game
we
up.
got to try it now.
Because it was
Kinda
too-
shoot through walls. I ain't down for that, but I am down for the AI being difficult. Now, to be honest, I think it was tweaked in between release and then because I've been playing it and it seems harder. Sometimes they can surprise you. Now, it doesn't mean the individual guys are smarter. It just means that sometimes they surprise you with a ton of guys out in the open and you don't have enough armor
being
plates.
chased by a
And,
helicopter.
and I'm like, man, did we just get killed by fucking AI? God damn it, So, yeah.
You turn a
It's
corner,
good that you turn a corner.
and there's 4 dudes with a shotgun just waiting for you. It's just like this feels like I'm playing Warzone. It's like
Yeah, well,
dudes
good.
camping in a building.
That I like, and
Yeah.
that is an example of some good challenging AI. But that maybe they dialed it too far, and like Joe said, I kind of want to try it out.
Yeah, I want to jump in there, get on the
the
train,
broken.
and watch get sniped 360 degrees.
If it's
not-
still broken, I
Yeah.
don't know.
So hopefully they tweak it down just a little bit, but I don't want the AI being super easy because I was kind of bored with the easy AI. When you're playing against people, it is super fun because that kind of mode is great. So don't tweak it back too much. Let's see, and then you had a couple ones that you wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah, apparently we're getting new modes to Gotham Knights.
Oh, wonderful.
A game we haven't finished yet, Gotham Knights, and apparently people still play because it adds a 4-player update. Oh, shit. Let's go. We're
Now
in
Alex
now.
gets to
Fuck
play.
yeah. But it's not actually exactly what you think. It's the heroic assault mode only, right? So you can't do it through the whole game. That would have been awesome, and then I would have been in on that. But it's an assault mode. And then there's also a 2-player showdown mode. So you got 2-player co-op, obviously, through the base campaign. And all 4 is what I was hoping for, but apparently that's not possible. So instead, it is a heroic assault, which basically tasks 4 players with defeating enemies, levels of enemies, and completing challenges across 30 floors. And that's what supports 4-player play, because the combat of that game is so amazing that they want you to do it 30 times in a row, wave after wave of enemies.
Combat is garbage.
Yeah.
It's not like the raid.
And so Starro is kind of, you remember the Suicide Squad
Yeah.
villain, is kind of the guy behind Heroic Assault that allows them story mode for them to just put stars on people's face and then change their motivations. Yeah. And they got Man-Bat in there as well. Now, what is the Showdown mode? Well, Showdown is a 2-player online co-op mode. Oh, okay. I thought the Showdown, I thought you were going to fight each other. But no, it's a co-op mode where players can confront supercharged versions of all the assets already in the game.
They're already supercharged. It takes 5 minutes to kill some of these garbage enemies.
Supercharged version of the game's main DC villains, which we felt that there was a lack of villains. So I guess here you get to fight them one after the other. Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn, Clayface, and Talia al Ghul.
Nice to see you.
Like, when I fought them all already in the game, I was like,
Yeah.
That's what
So
this
you can
game
do the-
is. This
you can
game.
do- it's not bad. It's just,
Yeah.
Yes, man. Defeating those bosses in Showdown will actually earn you legendary gear and blueprints, a unique suit, and a Bat Cycle colorway for every enemy that you defeat.
You don't care
So
about that
what
side.
is good though, and it's good news for those that do like Gotham Knights, because there are a few who are like, Joe, you didn't play the game fully. You haven't even reviewed it yet. Give it a chance. Please do it.
We've been giving it a chance. We've been
So
playing.
far, yeah, we've been playing. So anyways, good for those people. Is this update's free? That is good. Completely free. 2 new modes. I wish more companies would do that.
There's a dead bird in the gutter outside you can eat for free, too.
It's not that bad, Alex, but that is a funny joke, and so we will allow it.
So I looked it up to see if people actually are playing. Do you think we have fun game? Do you think that what game has more people, 2042 or
It
Gotham
is the
Knights?
one guy that has been emailing me non-stop since
2042.
2042 is actually doing really well, much higher. Battlefield 5 has significant. Well, actually, Battlefield 5 is killing it right now. But even Battlefield 4 has significantly more people playing it than Gotham Knights right now. Like, no one is playing that game anymore.
How many people are playing Gotham Knights?
1,000. So,
Well, it's that guy.
yeah.
His email chain.
He's like, please.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to Gotham Knights, but we'll try.
Yeah.
Just Anyway, so that's Gotham Knights, but I'm not done yet because previously we brought up Starship Troopers.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love Starship Troopers. And the new game, Starship Troopers Extermination, a little bit more details on it. We were like, what is it? What is it going to be? Get this, 12-player co-op. That's fucking awesome and crazy. So imagine Vermintide with 12 players screaming in your ear. Bugs! Bugs! We're going to war!
I'll be in the back.
And then I will lead us
Into
against
death.
the
He dies
community
first, yeah.
Exactly.
in Twitch. I will say, we are going in with first wave. And then I'll stay in the back and I'll watch everybody get murdered.
You know why it's called first wave and not the last wave? Because the first wave is not sufficient.
Going
And
in
they die.
with first wave.
I want to go with last wave.
So basically, Starship Troopers Extermination is a 12-player cooperative FPS, and it's coming to Steam Early Access next year. Early Access, damn it. Okay, well, whatever. And it's there's being made in collaboration with Sony Pictures, so that they have it's legit 1997 Starship Troopers. I like
Casper
that.
skins.
Though the book is very, very good, but much different.
Wildly different.
I do like the 1997 version. So with 12 with 12 players, there's 3 squads, and so those squads will need to work together in order to complete objectives. So it's like you can probably name your squads and be like, Charlie, I need you to get to this objective. Hurry up! There's bugs crawling all over the place. And Joe's over there just eating the sandwich, not doing the objective. God damn it, Joe! Get your fucking squad on
Too
time!
dangerous.
He doesn't want to be a
out there.
citizen
I'll lead
that
a
bad.
squad. Alex will lead a squad, and Joe will lead
Rear.
a squad, and then we'll be screaming at each other. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Can I lead the catering squad? I'll make the sandwiches.
I'm down
OJ
for
will
that.
eat the sandwiches,
Yeah.
and then
And a little bit more details. It's juicy. Is throughout the game you can also acquire resources, which will allow you to like build.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
base
can,
building,
build
right?
Yeah.
A little light base building. It's not like fucking-
Defensive and stuff. Yeah.
And ultimately, once you complete all the objectives, then you can extract as a team. So almost maybe slightly like an extraction shooter, but they haven't revealed much more on that. But I hope that maybe you can get some loot or something. But Starship Troopers universe doesn't have a wide variety of loot, but. 12-player cooperative gameplay.
Which was a musical one, though.
Building
Like a
defenses.
musical one?
Musical one?
Starship Troopers?
Musical stars. Oh, don't mention the goddamn that. I
scene.
think is the third
one.
Where they get
is like-
religious or something, and he's
They're
singing.
going to incorporate some kind of
the
music on
second-
there.
Maybe it was the second. No, it was the third. The second was just straight up be.
I was
They
like,
were all.
what? I was like watching. I was like, what is going on?
There's only one good Starship Troopers in live action, and then there's one in CGI animation style where they go after like a queen or something. It was like a Japanese one. I think it's called Marauders. It was good. Or wait, maybe Marauders is Starship Troopers 3 or 6. I don't know. Yeah, just watch Starship Troopers. That's it. Anyways. Large scale battles and
5
all
different
that
types? Okay. I was looking at the bugs.
Oh, 5 unique bugs. Yeah, drone, warrior, gunner, plasma, grenader, and tiger elite.
Tiger.
So yeah. All right. Well, that's what I'm looking forward to it. It's just the early access thing, and I don't know. Could sometimes make the games feel unfinished.
Yeah, it's like, you're a beta tester. It's like, but you took my money. All right. Well, make sure, again, for stocking stuffers this year, there's no more perfect gift than an extra wallet. They are up to 40% off. Use the link down below. Get yourself one. Get your family one. They will use it all year long.
Don't
know
forget
you
your
already have
trackers
one.
either.
I know you already have one, so that's why you got with 40% off. It's time to get somebody one as a gift. They'll love you even more, and they'll probably get you something. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and watch part 2. We got part 2 coming up, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.